Hello, welcome once again. And today we want to go through the process of using the new CAC platform to walk through a business name registration process from reserving the name to going through with the registration process. And I want you to stay with me all through. Before we go through the registration process, I'll display a few information on the screen. These are information of things that you're supposed to know. Things like how do you choose the right structure for your business? Do you want to do a business name registration? Do you want to do a limited liability company registrations? What are the benefits of doing a business name registration? And what are the benefits of doing a limited liability registration? Because I believe that when you understand all of these things, then it's easy for you to be able to know the right structure that is suitable for the business that you want to register. And so just take a moment, go through the information. If those information are not relevant to you, I'll also put a timestamp on the screen right now so that you can skip to where we've started the registration process properly. So I assume you had already registered, and if you have not registered, I will pin the video that will show you how to create an account and register on the platform. I'll pin it in the description of this video so that you can check that video before you come here. But if you are already registered, you can simply just log into your platform. It's a straightforward process. You log into the platform. This is the first interface that you would get to see, and it's quite explanatory on itself. So you see the number of applications that we have not submitted yet that we're still working on. You can see the number of applications that is pending, number of applications that is queried, and the number of applications that have been approved. So even though we are using an accredited agent account that allow us to do a lot more things in terms of both post filing and all the other things, filing of annual returns and the likes. The process is similar even if you are using a public user account. It's the same process. So I'll go through the process. We just come here, you click on new registration, you select what you want, which is a business name registration. You choose you're a sole proprietor or you're a partnership. So partnership simply means that you're registering this with somebody or a group of other people. I think from two upwards to probably 50. And so all of that. So you just, since it's only one person that's registering this, select sole proprietorship. You click on the continue. So in these instances, you can provide the business name that you want, and you can choose the activity of that particular business. And I think this is one of the areas where a lot of people also get confused because they find it difficult to get the classification of the particular business that they want to register, right? And that in itself says a lot. So most times you might need to check all of the different processes so that you can actually select the one that is useful for your particular business that you want to operate, so that the application is not queried, right? And so because this is a fashion business, I will just go back to where we came from, which is other services. Let's see what's on order. Boom, boom. So, but in cases where you are not too sure, okay, so it's a boutique services, fantastic. Uh, so the just click on check out availability. Now, because of the enhanced system that CSC has implemented, everything is going to show you that, oh, the name is available. Now you can click on continue, and you can continue to your payments, right? And you can make the payment almost immediately for that name. This process used to take a couple of days before this process pushed through. But with the new system that that they have done, you can do all of this in no time, like so smooth. So for me, I'm using my card details and I just enter them on the system. All right. Um, so you just enter the card details and you click on pay. Just wait for it to go through the loading. So CSC must be commended for implementing implementing the this on the platform, right? Like this is a welcome development. Even though there are issues now, but by the time the system becomes stable, it will really ease out the process of registering business. So you just submit and it will go through the confirmation process immediately. Fantastic. 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 So now you can see that this is available. Now this has taken us around 5 minutes or thereabouts to get sorted. But before you have to submit it, you'd have to wait. Sometimes it can take a day, sometimes it can take 2 days, depending on the workload that they have. But right now, I can just click on continue to file in, and I can immediately register this business immediately. Immediately. So just wait for it to load. So we see it's fully loaded. So you just look at it. Name is there. The business nature is there. So this is where you have to be very, very careful because unlike before where you have to impute nature of businesses, this new process does not have anywhere where you put the nature of business. So whatever you select as the nature of that business from where you are trying before you make the payment, that's what that registration will be stuck with. So you just put in the so the email is required. So you just put your email. Mm, Select the state where that business is or wherever it is that you are, the city. And the date where the business will commence. So we're expecting this business will commence on the 10th of the commencement date cannot be in the future. So we'll use what's today's date. Good. You save those details. So you can see even on the side they are telling you this process should take approximately between 5 to 20 minutes. And so that's not bad. So this is where you now fill in your own details as it were. Yeah, like I said, so you just enter the details of the proprietor, enter their phone number. So I think this part is like it's self-explanatory. Enter date of birth, Choose the relevant details. Number one of the thing I would advise while you're doing this is to pay attention to the details. Like, don't be in a hurry. So because sometimes you might find out that, oh, maybe the details you want to put, they are not the details that are there, and the system might change some of those details. But you need to look at it very, very well to be able to say, oh, is that information right? So that you don't make mistakes that can cost you later on, because the process to change some of those details is almost as similar to you are paying the same price for full registration in some cases. So after having all the details, you click on add proprietor. Now you can see that the proprietor details are populated, right? So so you can see that it's giving me a notification that says, so proprietor, only one proprietor can be affiliated with this business. But at that initial stage, if I choose partnership, I would have options to enter the details of more directors. So, but in the absence of none, I'll just click on save registration details. All right. So you can see now it's asking you to enter the documents. Documents must be in PDF, must be in image format, and size must not be more than. So now I choose the proprietor. I want to upload their name, card, and slip. So just give me a moment. So from your system, wherever you saved the card, just go and select it. Upload your passport as well. So do the same thing for your signature. Fine. Now you just click on add proprietor document. Right. So everything is fully uploaded. Now you are good to go. Click on save. So we can say it's saving the registration details. We just wait for it to fully load. All right. So you can preview your information just to be sure that everything is fully captured, right? And now you can submit and proceed. All right. And so for now, this fee you are saying would change in a couple of days, and but because we are still under the grace period for the increase in price based on the issues that the platform are having. But maybe you might be trying this in a few months' time, because this video is being done April. It's been done. This video is being done in September, 4th of September, and so maybe if you're watching this video in October, November, December, or in 2026, you might find out that the price has increased. And that's due to the increase that CAC had already announced. But this is just a grace period that we're going through. But even if with the increase in price, it's the same process. You just click on the remitter payment. Yeah. So we can enter our details. So we can make the payment. And as usual, we just wait for it to fully load, and our registration should be done. By my own clock with me, I think we'll spend 25 minutes, even though it's estimated that we'll use 2 minutes. So, again, it might be as a result of your own internet, for instance. And if your internet is not that too strong, that might slow it down, might cause some delay. But I think they are still perfecting the platform, so it's not yet as smooth as it would be when it's fully tested and some of the issues are fully resolved. But hopefully, till then, we just go through the process. Yeah, so we can see the process submitting the application, and almost instantly the application is submitted. We should be able to download our certificate, and I think that's a good thing. A good thing in reducing some of the challenges to doing business in Nigeria, because now the registration process can fully be done seamlessly, and you don't need to wait. As long as you understand what you are doing, you understand the nature of the business you want to submit. Yeah, some people might have some issues with maybe the ID card they uploaded. Yes, so you can see this is part of what we're saying, that the application is still going through some of the process. So you said fail to submit, but it's still trying to verify the payments that I just made. And so I'll pause the video here. So as we can see now that the application is currently pending. And let me try and refresh and see. So what I would do is I would just keep refreshing, and I will update. I'll come back and do another video to update you on how long it took for it to be finally registered. All right. So I'm back, and this is several hours later. I'm back to just check up on the application. Initially, I saw it was queried, and some sort of error about token and all of that. But I think that's their own system error. So all I just did was, because I knew the information I submitted were right, and so all I did was to modify the application, but just click through all of the different processes and resubmit it. I did that somewhere around and few minutes later it has been approved. So what you can do after the approval, just come to these actions. You can download the receipt, you can download the certificate, you can download the status report. So what I would just do is I want to generate tin for this. So now the tin is generated. I can download the company certificate. So it's downloading. I'll just save it. You can save it anywhere you want to save it on your system. So I'll go back and download the status report. I'll save that as well. Then I'll go back. I want to download the receipt as well, so I will have the receipt. So it's generating, and I will save that as well. So with this, we've completely gone through the end-to-end process of running the registry. We've almost gone through the complete process of the registration. But realistically, given the issues on the platform, it's ended up taking me 12 hours to be able to do this, even though it was stated on when you try to register, I stated that it's 5 to 20 minutes. So, but I believe that with time, the platform might get better, they might sort all the issues, and then it will fall back to that particular time. Um, but all the same, it's still a welcome development to be able to sort out the registration in one day. In one day, which is a good one as well. So, all right, see you guys.